Hey, this is Graham with PGC Coaching. And if you're anything like me, then you're really intrigued by the game to game adjustments that players and coaches make in the NBA playoffs. And specifically, watching what adjustments did Steph Curry and Steve Kerr and the Warriors make between game one and game two of their playoff series versus the Lakers. And there's three specific things that I believe the Warriors did and Steph Curry did in order to make them more of a threat and more dangerous. And those three things we're going to run through quick, and then have a lot of film to show you and dive into as we get started. The first thing is this: get Steph Curry the ball earlier in the shot clock. The second thing is have more shooters on the floor, create more spacing, so the easier or the reads are going to be easier, and the decision making is going to be easier as well on the offensive player. And then the third thing is attack the rim. We all heard the story in the headline about the free throw disparity between the Lakers and the Warriors. Hey, the Warriors shot 6 free throws the first game. They shot 16 in the second game. And a big adjustment they made was attack the rim. And we're going to dive right into this. In the first clip, I want you to see it. Van Gundy, I just want you to listen to Van Gundy as the Warriors started to make some adjustments in the last few minutes of game one versus the Lakers. And the adjustment was get the ball to Steph Curry a little bit earlier. And you can hear Van Gundy as he talks through that as well.
Here. I like Steve Kerr putting the ball in Curry's hands as a point guard. I think he's got more of a chance of getting looks off pick and rolls than he does coming off pin downs and screens to handoffs.
Curry keeps the dribble and he gets it to go and one.
As he talked about there, he said Steph Curry has more of a chance to create some offense on ball screens than he does off pin downs and handoffs and things like that. And let's dive in as to why. These first couple clips are focused on why he's going to be more dangerous with the ball in his hands. And as you can see here, Vanderbilt and the Lakers do a good job of top blocking him. They're trying to take away Steph Curry's high side and deny him. And as you can see, they're denying him at the top of the key, and as they're denying him, they're running him off a ton of screens. Vanderbilt does a great job. He's a huge defensive weapon in the series that he does such a great job of taking him out of the play. Curry doesn't even touch the ball until about 6 seconds left on the shot clock. And you can see it again here as they're trying to run an offense. Little confusion over here. The clock's just ticking, and arguably the best player on the floor doesn't even touch the ball until 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Now, here's another clip, again, from game one. They're saying, okay, it's fine. We don't have to have Steph Curry bring the ball. Let's bring Wiggins. Let's have Wiggins bring it up. And now they're getting into it. Now he caught the ball with 11 seconds left. Now, again, he's getting into a clogged lane with 3 huge defenders, Vanderbilt, LeBron, and AD. When not a ton of time to run great offense or make great decisions, right? As you can see, these fighting. Caught the ball with 11 seconds left. Clogged lane, poor decision. Now, let's look at the adjustments from game two. You can see they get the ball to Steph immediately. All right, 23 seconds left on the shot clock. They're now going to set a high ball screen where he has all the spacing, all the room to make the right decision. Again, got the ball to him as fast as possible in the shot clock. The next decision they made, and this goes to point number 2, is create spacing. Right? Create spacing. Normally, this might be Draymond on this side or Looney on this side, where LeBron, it could be easier for him to sag off. But now he's got JaMychal Green, who's going to let it fly and is a pretty good shooter. Do I help? Do I stay at home? And then it brings us to the third point, attacking the rim. Not being complacent in a mid-range jumper or a 3, but Steph creates, because of the playmaker, the shooter, and how dangerous of an offensive weapon he is. He creates a double team, and Draymond, because of the spacing, has an easy read and attacks the rim. We see all 3 points in that one clip. Hey, even though they were denying him on that one, they passed the ball in. He still caught the ball with about 23 seconds left in the shot clock. They get the ball to him as early as possible, and, of course, he makes the right read. Spacing. He brings 2 to him. 2 defenders go to him. He engages 2. Looney does a great job of cutting and playing off the ball and not just hanging out in the high post, looking to create offense with a cut. Now, these last two clips are them doing a great job of attacking the rim. You can see Green, how he attacks the rim. And we call this attacking space. He attacks space where he's most dangerous, around the rim. Now, why did he have that much space? Ball's in transition, attacking a disorganized defense. But the earlier Steph has the ball, the more dangerous he's going to be. You got to pick him up. Got to pick him up as soon as he crosses half court. He's got the ball. They're engaged. They're locked in. And because he has the ball, others are playing off of him and cutting to the rim, attacking that space. Last clip here. Steph this time doesn't get the ball as early as he had, but he runs the space. Draymond finds him. His ability to engage two right off the rip is really, really special because of his ability to shoot the ball and how big of a threat he is offensively. And you can see Draymond just feeding off of it. Again, Draymond cutting to be aggressive and cutting to be dangerous. Pushes the ball off the floor, looks to set a ball screen, recognizes I don't have to hang out up here. I'm going to cut for two reasons. I'm going to cut to get a layup, or I'm going to cut to get to the foul line. And I think that showed by them shooting 16 free throws in game 2 versus them shooting 6 in game 1. Steph creates 2, being a willing passer, drops it off for Draymond. So quick recap. The 3 things that they did in game 2 versus game 1 that I really believe allowed them to be successful: give the ball to Steph Curry earlier, let him make the decisions, create more spacing with shooters, and the third thing is attack the rim more.